That's Greg.
That's Jason.
And this is Tea and Toast on a Saturday. Today, Greg, we are talking about 5 American words that mean something very different here in the UK. So before we carry on with the 5 American words, Greg, let's take this opportunity to say thank you, I can't even speak, to those who have pledged to our Patreon page. What?
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
Stop drinking before we come on.
If you'd like to support the show, you can visit our Patreon page, get yourself some stickers or a t-shirt. The address is below and on the screen. And while we're at it, thank you to those who always comment on our videos. I don't always have time to reply to them all, but we do appreciate every single one of them.
We don't have time to comment on them.
Yes, we don't. Anyway, Greg, 5 American words that mean something very different over here. Greg, what is that?
That, Jason, is... oh, it's flickering. Oh. That is a flannel.
It is a flannel. You are correct. We call that a flannel, and that is what you wash your face with.
I don't think people do anymore.
I do.
You still use a flannel?
Yes.
I don't think it's used anymore. I think it's an old-fashioned thing.
Anyway, if you were to say flannel or ask for a flannel in America, you would get one of these.
What's that, a grey shirt?
Yes.
What is it, though?
It's a shirt, a flannel shirt.
But it's not a flannel.
That's what they are called in America. I don't know, and perhaps our American viewers can tell us if it has to be plaid or checkered like that to be a flannel shirt, or does it apply to other shirts?
Isn't it a lumberjack shirt?
That's what we would call it.
Oh.
But it's called a flannel in America. That's interesting, isn't it?
Well, I wouldn't wash my face on that.
Well, no.
Well, you probably would.
If I didn't have a flannel, I might use it.
Just be nice for you to have a wash now and again. With anything.
Greg, what's that?
That's a trainer.
No, it isn't. Well, it is. To us, it's a trainer.
It's a trainer.
In America, they would call that a sneaker.
There are other brands available.
Yes, there are. And if you were to say trainer in America, they would think that you were talking about somebody like that. As in a personal trainer. Somebody who trains you in a gym.
So if you said, oh, have you seen my trainers? They're going to go out and look for a person?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, but just I don't think that they call sneakers trainers, they call them sneakers.
But that's a chocolate bar?
No, that's Snickers.
Oh.
Sneakers.
Right.
We call them trainers, but in America that would be a trainer.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? I do find this incredible.
Do you want another one?
Yeah.
Here we go. What's that, Greg?
That's a scrawny little man.
No, what's he wearing?
Well, something that should never be seen in public.
What's it called?
A vest.
A vest, yes. That particular one is a string vest. They're not all stringy. That's what we call a vest. So it's like a t-shirt with no sleeves, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And in days gone by, people would have worn them under their shirts and things, but now people just wear them like that.
You wear them in the winter, don't you?
Yes.
Keep you warm.
My long johns.
Oh, what a loser.
But if you were to say vest in America, or go into a clothes shop and ask for a vest, this is what you would get.
That's a waistcoat?
It is a waistcoat, but in America, they're called vests.
It's true. I wonder why it's called a waistcoat, because it's not, I mean, that's your waist.
Yeah, well, it kind of ends at your waist, I think.
So does the t-shirt.
Well, I don't know. Who knows, Greg? Perhaps we should have researched it a bit more before piling headfirst into this list.
We're not going to, though, are we?
No.
No.
So, in America, that is called a vest, and not something that we would call a vest.
He's got his flannel on underneath.
He has, Greg. We're getting the hang of this, aren't we?
See me then?
You are.
Yeah, I am.
You are.
I am.
What's that, Greg?
That is a hamper.
It is indeed a hamper. But that is not what you would get in America if you were talking about a hamper.
Well, what would you get then, Jason?
You
Because
would
that's a
get
hamper.
this, Greg.
Well, that's a wash bin.
A wash basket, laundry basket. In America, it's called a hamper, laundry hamper.
So if I said to you, will you go and put your dirty clothes in the hamper, you'd go and get a picnic box and put some dirty clothes in there?
Yeah. I don't know if these are true across America, because obviously it's a big place, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
And there's lots of dialects and different places around there that might have different words for different things.
Doctor Who?
What?
There's lots of Daleks.
Dialects.
Oh.
So if you don't use these words where you live, let us know. But from the research that I've done, the little bit of research, we have done, we have found out that this is a hamper, which means something completely different to us. It's a basket full of food here.
It's a picnic.
Generally given at Christmas.
Oh, it's a picnic.
Right, I think I've got one more, Greg.
Go on then.
What is that?
Oh, where is it, Jason? I've got it. That, Jason, is this.
But what's the polite word that we use for one of those in this country? Alright.
Fart?
No. It is a fart worldwide, but what do we say in Britain?
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
What?
It's a trump, isn't it?
It is a trump. My
Oh.
children say Trump.
We've got to be very
And
careful
we
here.
said Trump. Now, we don't do political, but obviously the word Trump means something very different in America, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Trump is your president. Over here, it's breaking wind.
I'm not going to compare
That's
the two.
not... No, I'm not saying it's a comparison. I'm just saying that that's what the words mean. Because we don't do political.
No, we don't do political.
And that is 5 words from America that mean something very different over here.
And that is Donald.
It's back. We've been back to the arcades, haven't we, Greg?
We have, yeah.
Arcade challenge.
Arcade challenge.
And this time was a load of balls.
You didn't do that bad.
No, we rolled a load of balls.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we see what score I got?
Okay.
Here we go. By the way, Greg, what is the point of this competition? The arcade challenge?
You mean what's like going to be the end prize?
Yeah.
Well, I've sorted this one out, Jason.
Have you?
You're going to win. Well, you probably.
I'm going to win.
One of us is going to win. You're going to win the World Arcade Championship belt.
Well, that's phenomenal.
Yeah. So could be one of ours. Yeah, you know what I mean. And it's for this, Jason. So obviously, I really want to win this
Well, so do I.
desperately. So that's
I
what
think
we're
you
playing
should put it
for.
up there somewhere, Greg, where we can see it.
I bet there, Jason.
Yeah,
That'll
that's
do.
fine. So, shall we see how you got on?
Let's.
Here we go. So the score currently stands at 1-1, Greg. After that, it's obviously 2-1 to one of us.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not confident.
I scored 20,000. You, my friend, scored 16,000. Which means that I got 20 of those tickets and you got 16. If we put them together, we'll be able to get nothing with those tickets.
A marshmallow.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair though, Jason, I really went for it in that game. You were just throwing your balls.
I did it with precision, Greg.
I was trying to get the big score every
I did
time.
get the big score.
No, you didn't get the
clearly.
big score. You
Well,
didn't.
clearly I did.
Well, you got a
Because
better
I got
score.
20,000, you got 16. So it's 2-1 to me. Which means that belt is closer to me than it is to you.
Well, it's not, is it? It's just there.
I think I'm going to have to go and have a lie down.
Why?
Because I can feel a headache coming on again.
Well, that obviously means it's joke time, doesn't it? Okay, world, brace yourself. Here it comes. This will be in all the offices in about 3 hours, this one. Jason, I recently did a comedy routine for the people in a hospital ward. I had them all in stitches.
It's time for a commercial break.
zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, it's refreshing in a big way.
That dress is irresistible.
So's your Aramis.
I have an idea. Why don't you go in and say goodnight all, time to go
Oh,
home?
that's brilliant.
Yes.
Only nobody's gotten here yet.
Nobody.
The Aramis Perfect Groomers. Just £10.50 with any aftershave or cologne from Aramis, Aramis 900 or Aramis Devon. Available at your local Debenhams store until Saturday, the 1st of December.
Four.
Pardon?
Four.
Fridge of Fame.
Yeah.
It's here, Greg. It's back.
Well, I've been promising it for 8 weeks.
More than that, I think.
9 months.
Yeah. But it is here. So if you sent us a picture around January time, it might be on here now.
2014.
No, this year. Are you ready, Greg?
Go on then.
Here is the first one.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Now
What a
that is
picture.
very 80s, and let me have a look and tell you who that is from. This is from, and the subject line says, "Friend from across the pond." It's Joe from Laredo, Texas, USA. Hi, Joe. He's quickly becoming a fan of Tea and Toast. I mean, I hope he still is,
Quickly.
since January. He says, if we share our picture with the audience, he'll order one of our T-shirts, which are available at Spreadshirt. Link in the description. This was taken in 1982, Knoxville, Tennessee, where they hosted the World's Fair, and his dad took them. He's the goofy one in the brown shirt. His words, not mine. He was 12 years old.
Do you know the fashion has just come full circle, hasn't it? I mean, not all of it, obviously.
What do you mean, Greg?
Well, like that red Adidas top there, that's proper right in nowadays.
It is, yeah.
That's great.
Brilliant. So
I'm not
that's
sure about the
okay.
black socks with the shoes, though.
Yeah. He's a dad, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dads wore things like that in the 80s.
Well, you're a dad now, aren't you? And you wear things like that now, don't you?
This one, Greg.
Oh.
This is from...
You're right.
Yeah. This is from Rosie Lisk from Michigan, USA.
Where?
Michigan, USA.
That's better.
It's a photo of her on her third or fourth birthday with a new dolly named Rosie. Would have been taken in 1983 or 1984. Great job and nothing.
And nothing.
No, nothing. Yeah.
Great job and...
Keep the jokes coming.
Oh, what's that? Sorry? Great show and...
Oh, great job.
Great job and...
Keep the jokes coming.
Keep the jokes coming. One of my favourite viewers.
Thanks very much, Rose.
Thanks, Rosie. Is it Rosie?
Rose.
Rose.
Her dog was a dog. No, her doll was called Rosie. She's called Rose.
Well, thanks to both. I mean, Rosie might still be there.
She might. Wonder if you've still got Rosie. Oh, look at that.
Great pick.
Ready? One more. That.
Oh dear, oh dear.
That is Robert Parker. Now let me enlighten you as to what is going on there. This is a picture of me with a very fashionable jumper and haircut. He's not wrong. At the time it was very fashionable. That's on Christmas Day. And
Christmas Day!
He's crying due to the fact that his uncle stole his Jammy Dodger. Which is a biscuit.
That's incredible though, isn't it? Because it was... I was thinking you were going to say some sort of toy or present, but it's a Jammy Dodger.
It was taken Christmas Day, either 86 or 87. Is that the Jammy Dodger was taken or the photo? Well, both, I suppose.
Did you get really that upset about a biscuit?
Well, obviously, Robert Parker did.
Well, it's not a biscuit, is it?
Cookie.
Cookie.
No.
That's a great picture.
I love it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Did you ever get a Jammy Dodger back? Or do you have a fear of Jammy Dodgers now because of that incident? Scarred you for life.
And, did you get that for Christmas? It's not the...
I'm sure we had toys and
It's
stuff.
not the greatest of presents, is it, the Jammy Dodger?
Anyway, that was Fridge of Fame. If you haven't... I've got a bit of a tickle.
You have, haven't you?
If you've got a picture to send us, please send it to tnt@totgoo.com. That's tnt@totgoo.com. You can put that just back down there now, Greg. Thanks very much. We've done with that. They know the address now. Thanks.
Okay.
Amazingly, Greg, that's all we've got time for today.
Oh, okay, bye.
Good. We'll be back on Wednesday with TNT Extra with the answer to last week's riddle. And some other Tea and Toast Extra on a Wednesday stuff.
Tea and Toast Extra on a Wednesday stuff.
Yes.
You make it sound so exciting, Jason.